So, we went to Chicago for a day because I won a prize, and
She never wins anything.
I don't ever win anything. We went to Chicago for a day, and we hung out with Nadine Velazquez.
Yes.
But let us tell you about about the experience of getting to Chicago.
Friday before we went to Chicago, because that was
Sure, we can start with that. No problem.
That was a damper on everyone's day.
Yes. Well, this asshole text me. Hey, just got my hair done. I love it. It's so great. And then
It was
5
like
minutes
10 minutes later.
Not even.
It was like 10 minutes later.
Another tweet. Oh, just got in a car accident. What?
The day before we're supposed to leave Chicago.
I'm like, oh my God.
I get into a car accident.
And I'm thinking to myself, if this bitch is hurt, I'm gonna
my first
kill her.
reaction when I got into this car accident was, if I can't go to Chicago, I'm gonna be so pissed off.
I rushed to the scene, legit.
My car looks like hell.
It's dead.
It's dead.
And the Monday before, you guys know that I was in the accident. So, and she was in that one too. So she's been in 2 accidents in a week. Yeah.
No chicken dinner.
Comes over my apartment that night and spent the night. I'm sorry. And spent the night. And then we go to Chicago. We drove to the airport in Philly. Got all that, got that out of the way. And I thought the Philly security was a lot more intense than the one at O'Hare. On the airplane, she starts freaking out.
I don't like to fly. I have to be medicated.
We are on the flight to Chicago. Right?
Yeah.
And this is all we see. Open it. She was high in the airport. It's just like, I don't love it here. She couldn't walk straight. I'm just dying. I'm in the seat. I'm just dying. You took a quarter. You took a quarter,
and that was my reaction.
And oh my God, it was so funny. Get to Chicago, finally.
We have a driver.
By order of the Transportation Security.
And it's fucking cold. Like, it was so fucking cold.
55 degrees in Chicago is not the same as 55 degrees here in Delaware.
No, or New York for that matter. So if you are going to Chicago or around the way,
and they say 55 degrees, take a damn coat.
Take a parka.
Not entirely sure where our driver's taking us. You don't hear back from us. We're dead.
And everything was happening that day. We got there this Saturday. We came home this Sunday. Everything was happening that Saturday.
It's like an hour from the time we landed in Chicago till getting to our hotel room before we had to meet Nadine.
Yeah.
We get in the car, and this asshole is like, no, these cups are definitely empty, right? Right here. Okay? These cups are definitely empty, but mine wasn't, okay? And so this is what happened. We haven't been in Chicago we haven't even been here a half hour. And this asshole's ruining my shirts already.
Our hotel room, and I didn't know what to expect. Like, I wasn't expecting something that fancy. We stayed at the Drake, okay? The Drake is this big historic hotel, like right in the middle of Chicago.
What did I do to deserve this? It's beautiful!
Oh my God. Kill me now.
No!
It was bigger than your apartment.
It was about the size of my
It
apartment.
was bigger than this apartment, that's for damn sure.
The room was huge.
It was huge. We've done all that. We go down this big giant fucking Christmas tree, and we're waiting there, talk to Megan, whatever. And then we go and meet Nadine at the aquarium, because we didn't, I had just found out, was it the day before or 2 days before what we were doing?
Like 2 days before.
Yeah, it wasn't long. So we go to Shed Aquarium. It was a really nice aquarium. It looks huge from the outside. It's right off the Lake Michigan. And we had to wait outside for a little bit.
We bought it in front of everybody.
But it was fucking cold. It was so cold.
Never mind the fact that it's like rainy and
It was really
we both
shitty
had
out.
actually taken time to do our hair. Well,
Mine was
it was
dead
like
by then. By the time we got inside, and then there was like this part where it was like a rainforest.
yeah.
Our hair was done. There was no.
It was
All the
gone.
pictures after that. Line waiting to go through because we were able to. Well, no, we actually went through the line. And Nadine walks in. She's like, "Hey, look excited." And well, she goes, "Hey guys." We're like, "Hey," and she goes, "That's it? You get much more excited?" Like, "Yeah."
Here's the line. But we came to the front of the line because of obvious reasons.
That's funny. And she brought her friend Sonia with her, who was a delight. We loved her.
She was awesome. She was
She was
hilarious. I'm glad it was somebody fun.
I'm glad Nadine didn't bring some boring sucker. But no, I have no doubts with that girl. The exhibits, it was really cool.
What the? Not. Our crowd.
Really, really cool. And Nadine obsessed over seahorses for 7 hours. But let's not talk about that.
She took so many pictures of
don't
seahorses.
think
I've never seen anyone
she-
photograph seahorses so much before in my life.
She was in love with the
She was
seahorses.
obsessed. She needs a seahorse. I kind of want to get a seahorse stuffed animal and send it to her.
Maybe we should. When we get done, because it was great there, but we couldn't stay for the movie. I don't know what the deal was. So we go to lunch. We didn't really care about the movie anyway. So we go to lunch at this place called Sunda. Am I saying it right? Sunda. S-U-N-D-A is how it was spelled. And it was really good. It's Japanese restaurant. Really fabulous. And I go upstairs. They take me upstairs to this like private room. That's where they were going to have us eat. It's just really awkward. It's just us looking at
We
each
were all
other.
like, this is weird. No.
What? No. So we go up there and they have this big giant check waiting for me. It was huge.
It was gigantic.
It was a gigantic check. I still want to take it to the bank just to see what they'll do. You know it'd be funny. You know it'd be funny.
Only if I could videotape it.
I encourage that. I also got a new tablet. This thing. I put a case on it.
You got 2 cases for it?
I have 3. I didn't get here yet. So I got a cool case and
It came with
something
bubbles on it because that's how you put it on.
No, it didn't. No, it was bent up. They didn't send it in the right package. They sent it in like a flimsy package instead of like a stiff cardboard.
Wait, it has a stylus?
This one does, yeah. My other one did too, but it didn't have a little thing for a stylus. See, that's why you need to ask me where to get this shit.
Chili knows this because she now has the same tablet I have had for months. And now
A
she's
year, almost
professional.
a year.
I've had it since like April.
I thought you had it since Christmas.
No, I've had it since like April.
It took me $1,000, which is also lovely. And we took a ton of pictures. A ton of pictures being taken of us. I wasn't able to take any because my phone's shit. She took a bunch.
'Cause my
Nadine
phone
took
is
a
not
bunch.
shit.
No, it's not. Nadine took a bunch. Did Sonia? I think Sonia took some.
Sonia did take
And
some.
our handlers took some. What was the other handler's name?
Renee.
Renee was handling Nadine
Nadine.
and Sonia, and we had Megan. Both fabulous. Fabulous
Younger
people.
than me.
Who? Renee
Megan.
was? Megan was? Yep.
Megan was younger than me.
Not. Nadine's like, oh, I brought you guys a present. And we're like, oh, okay. You know, we're not expecting too much. She was like, close your eyes. We're like, oh.
And
you
she
know,
like threatened
whatever.
our lives and said,
Yeah.
no matter what, don't open your eyes.
Yeah.
And
And she puts this in front of us. The cookbook! Not only just the cookbook,
it's signed.
it's signed by the entire cast. And it's really, really great. And when it comes out, you guys should go buy it. And it's signed. It's really great.
This is hilarious. I just noticed
All the
that was a
pictures
gun.
in there. But all the there's pictures.
But like
of
she
me.
hands
Don't-
this
I'm
to
not gonna
us.
show it
She
to
hands
her.
this to us, and she's like, "I don't know which signature is Mary's."
Like we'll figure it out. We don't know either. It's either this one.
I think it's this one.
No, I don't think it's that one.
No,
No, I think it's this one.
this one.
Because look, the
Yeah.
two L's.
Yeah, yeah.
We died and we had a blast. And then we were supposed to go to this skyscraper thing. What was it called?
John Hancock
The John
Observatory.
Hancock Observatory. She was freaking out
I
about it
was
like the
freaking
entire
out about
time.
it. It was
She
so
was afraid of
freaking high
heights.
in the air.
We couldn't even see, but like while we were driving past it to our hotel, we couldn't even see
Couldn't
the
see
top
top because
because it was
there's so much, like,
high and there was
fog.
so much fog. So, we were like, we don't really care about that. Like, it was more about hanging out with Nadine than it was anything else.
This asshole.
I didn't know that. And then I opened it in an interview a few days later. It's like, oh, I always wanted to go see the observatory. I'm like,
And I love the Shed Aquarium.
the highlight was hanging out with Nadine. She was a super, super sweet, super hilarious person.
Hilarious.
As was her friend Sonia, who we had a blast
Sonia
with.
and her are like twins.
We are twins.
Nadine and I were like,
They're just like,
what is happening right now?
what the hell? Go to the Rock and Roll McDonald's, which is like the biggest McDonald's. I don't know what the deal is with that, but it's like a
the biggest
landmark.
McDonald's in Chicago. or
It's a
something like
landmark
that.
in Chicago, right? And we're just walking around, just laughing the entire time, just being a bunch of idiots. And we We had a blast.
They posed with statues. Because that is a personal hobby of hers and Nadine's.
Yeah.
Pose with statues.
Just to make stupid pictures. Yes.
That is fun.
And then while we were in there, two quinceañeras walked in. Was it one? I don't know. There was two girls.
It was two separate quinceañeras.
We were like,
and Sonia's like, only in Chicago.
blast. And then we went home and
we were asleep by 9 o'clock. And we hung out with one of my friends I haven't seen in forever, and we were both like asleep.
And we ate at Schmicken something.
Schmicken Schmacks.
No, it's a beautiful city.
The hotel was amazing.
Chicago, though.
We are 80 years old and we're in bed by 9 p.m.
I was asleep before she was, the first time ever in history of ever.
Yeah, usually I torture her with some terrible TV show and fall asleep.
It's usually about Kardashians, let's be honest.
So we came to the airport, got checked in, ready to go, and our flight has been delayed an hour?
Hour and a half, basically.
An hour and a half because of tornado warnings, and it's like that outside.
Is your flight canceled?
It's delayed. Oh, it's delayed even longer now.
Oh, good. How much longer now?
3:06.
Oh, fantastic. I think we're kind of right in the eye of the storm,
What
actually.
time was the flight supposed to be at?
1:30.
We're now delayed even more. Alicia's really excited about it.
I'm not.
Yeah, she is, because she gets her Bloody Mary. Don't lie to
Oh,
yourself.
that's how I'm excited about.
Yeah, I know you are. And I'm getting a Captain and Coke. Look at that weather report.
I'm scared.
I think it's funny.
I'm not used to weather like this.
We ain't got that kind of weather where we come from. Say it.
Also not
say
southern.
it.
Ain't
Say
nobody
it.
got time for that.
All flights are now like grounded. Alicia's so excited. Look at that. Look at the excitement. Our Bloody Mary's gone. Get another one.
I'm planning on it.
It's not good. Put it that way.
Alicia, look at the TV. She's
like,
like,
nope.
nope, not even, nope, no. So she starts refreshing again. She goes, oh, we've been pushed back another. How long was it?
I think it was like another 40 minutes. And every time I'm texting my mom, texting everyone.
We have no idea what's
Every
going on,
time-
by the way.
Every time someone would text me after a while, I was like, oh no, we're fine, same amount of time. And then it would ask me, and I would refresh for 20 more minutes.
So, but we're not thinking too much of this at this point.
No,
Better be safe than sorry. Whatever.
we just think it's like a thunderstorm at that point.
Right.
No,
No.
I'm texting my friend who lives in Illinois. She lives 2 hours away from Chicago. She's like, the whole state is under a tornado warning, and there's tornadoes touching down. They put
They
the Bears
evacuated
game on hold.
They
and
evacuated the entire
building.
stadium.
They evacuated the stadium.
We had no idea what was going on. They just keep pushing it back. We're just like,
Are we ever getting home?
we're not leaving. We're not ever leaving here. We're just going to stay in Chicago forever.
We've been delayed again. And instead of the original what time we're supposed to leave? 1:17, I think? Something like that?
Yeah.
We've now been delayed 1:33. We've now been delayed to 4:08. So, what number is that? 31. So we've now resorted to 32. I counted her, I think, or did I? Okay. We've now resorted to counting how many people with boots walk by.
I
30.
think it was 4:45 before we were finally on, and I'm just
No, was it?
It was 4:45, and I just keep saying, we'd be home
Mind
by now.
you,
We'd be home by now.
Mind you, our flight was supposed to take off at 1:30.
30, yeah.
1:30. We were there until 4:45 before we took off. On the plane, okay? On the plane, and this asshole, high as a kite, looks at me and goes, I don't know why they don't have signs.
I said, I think it'd be really nice if they had signs letting you know what state you're going into while you're flying.
I go, what?
You said it was one of the best things I've ever said.
It's on the top 10 list. Yeah. I'm how would they hold it up? Balloons?
Birds!
Birds? Would they hire some birds and give them little vests and things? How would that work?
Great idea. I wouldn't have thought of that if I wasn't on.
I don't think he would either. I got home and everything was fine.
I like how that was the second helicopter I took of that though. I was like, oh, this is really cool. Like the storms that you see like below the airplane.
You see lightning
Before
and
that,
shit.
I was like freaking out, but then I was like, oh, this is really cool. Like taking pictures and everything.
I'm gonna take a picture of the landing.
I took
like
a
video.
of the landing.
Home sweet home.
But we had a great time in Chicago.
That was
We had a
awesome.
marvelous experience with Nadine Velazquez and her friend Sonia, who was fantastic. And call us next time you're in the area. We'll show you our shithole.
We'll show you Target.
We'll show you Target. Maybe we'll take you for cheesesteaks in Philly.
Yes.
And we'll show you the
Maybe.
Franklin Institute. I got this all planned.
She won't remember it
I
tomorrow.
won't remember it tomorrow. But I'll have video.